The year is 90 AD. The Roman Empire, a sprawling colossus of power and ambition, stretches its iron fingers across the known world. But beneath the veneer of Pax Romana, the peace of Rome, shadows lengthen and whispers of rebellion stir in the wind. From the misty forests of Germania to the sun-scorched sands of Parthia, the legions stand as the bulwark against chaos, their eagle standards a symbol of order in a world teetering on the brink. Tonight, in a nameless fortress on the edge of the empire, the air is thick with anticipation. The flickering light of torches dances across the cold stone walls, casting long, distorted shadows that seem to writhe and twist like captured spirits. This is the heart of the machine, the barracks of the Legio IX Hispana, the Ninth Legion. These are not the senators debating in their gilded halls, nor the merchants growing fat on the empire's spoils. These are the men who pay for that peace with their sweat, their scars, and, all too often, their lives. Listen, you can hear it, the rhythmic tramp of hobnailed sandals on worn flagstones, the clink of mail, the soft creak of leather straps, the low murmur of commands echoing down the corridor. A column of legionaries moves through the subterranean passages, their faces a mask of hardened resolve, illuminated in fleeting moments by the torchlight. Their eyes, deep-set and weary, hold a chilling knowledge. They are marching towards the dawn, and the dawn will bring blood. Leading them is Centurion Lucius Valerius, a veteran of a dozen campaigns. His face is a roadmap of his life, etched with the lines of hardship and the ghosts of battles past. A jagged scar runs from his temple to his jaw, a permanent reminder of a barbarian's axe in the Teutoburg forest, a battle that saw 3 entire legions annihilated. He survived, but a part of him was left behind in that dark, haunted wood. He walks with a purpose that borders on grim obsession, his hand resting on the pummel of his a familiar weight that has been his only constant companion for 20 years of service. Beside him, clutching a dented shield, is Marcus, a recruit barely 18 summers old, his youthful face still bearing the softness of the Italian farmlands he left behind, is pale with a mixture of fear and determination. He joined the legion seeking glory, adventure, the promise of a land grant and a Roman citizenship that would elevate his family. He dreamt of triumphant parades through the Forum, cheered by adoring crowds. He did not dream of this suffocating darkness, this gnawing dread that tightens its icy grip around his heart. He looks at the backs of the men in front of him, their powerful shoulders moving in unison, and tries to draw strength from their silence. Are they as scared as he is? They pass the armory, where the air smells of oil and whetstones. Racks of pilum, the legion's heavy throwing spears, stand ready. Stacks of scutum, the iconic rectangular shields, are painted with the bull emblem of the Ninth. Each piece of equipment is a tool of the trade, a simple instrument designed for the complex and brutal business of killing. For these men, a sharpened blade is more important than a poet's verse, and a strong shield more valuable than a philosopher's wisdom. This is their reality. A world stripped down to its most primal elements: survival, duty, and death. The column halts. A heavy wooden gate, reinforced with iron bands, blocks their path. The air grows still, the only sound the crackle of the torches and the ragged breathing of 100 men. They are in the belly of the beast, waiting for the signal that will unleash them upon their enemies. The enemy is a Dacian warband, fierce and unpredictable, who had ambushed a supply convoy just days before, a brazen act of defiance against Roman authority. Now, vengeance is due. It is the Roman way. An insult to the eagle must be answered in blood. Lucius turns his head slightly, his gaze falling upon Marcus. He sees the tremor in the young man's hand, the wide, searching eyes. He remembers his own first battle, the coppery taste of fear in his mouth, the deafening roar of the charge. He offers no words of comfort. There are none that would be true. Instead, he simply meets the boy's gaze and gives a slow, almost imperceptible nod. It is not a gesture of reassurance, but of acknowledgement. You are a legionary now, it seems to say. Face what is to come. Beyond the gate lies a cold, pre-dawn mist. Beyond the mist lies a valley. And in that valley, the Dacians are waiting. They are not an army of disciplined soldiers. They are warriors fighting for their homes, their gods, their freedom. They are armed with the fearsome falx, a curved blade capable of shearing through a shield and cleaving a helmet in two. They know the terrain, the forests their ancestors have roamed for centuries. They will not be an easy victory. The order is given. The heavy bar of the gate is lifted with a groan of protesting wood. The two halves swing inward, revealing a sliver of the night. A sky of deep indigo, just beginning to bleed into gray at the horizon. A cold wind rushes in, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. It is the smell of the world outside the fortress walls, the world they are sworn to conquer and defend. The legionaries begin to move again, stepping out from the torchlit corridors into the open air. Their formation tightens, shields locking together to form the testudo, the tortoise, an impenetrable shell of wood and iron. They are a single entity now, a crawling, armored beast of war. Each man is a single scale, meaningless on its own. But together, they are the might of Rome. As they march towards the valley, the first rays of dawn pierce the gloom, painting the eastern sky in hues of orange and red. It is a beautiful, terrible sunrise. For some of these men, it'll be the last they ever see. They march, on their faces grim, their hearts heavy, but their steps are sure. They are the shadows of the legion, moving through the twilight of an empire, instruments of a will far greater than their own. They march towards the dawn, for they know it will bring blood, and they are ready. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were captivated by the story of the 9th Legion, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more immersive tales from history. Let us know in the comments what historical period you'd like us to explore next. Until then, stay curious.